The search was interesting because my husband and I were sitting in the church one day, and I remember Father Tony saying, I've got a program that I want to play for you on the projector. And so we're sitting there looking at it and going, wow, that sounds exciting. We saw some of the interviews that happened as well. And we both looked at each other and thought, we should do this. And then the time came a couple of years later, so he just finished it. He came out of it, and then he said to me, Jo, you really need to do it. It'll be great for you. But at the time I wasn't thinking it's for me. And I think just by coincidence, I think there was a need for me to go and just try it out. And I think it was because I was already quite content and satisfied. I felt that I had everything I felt I needed. I need to establish that the search did more than that for me. The search for me was an eye-opener from not just thinking that I felt comfortable and open to God, coming into the church and being in the parish, supporting through other streams of work that I do also for the church. But I realised that there was a moment through the search, just looking at the stories, looking at some of the materials that were being introduced, experiences from others through the videos, talking to the group, and the storytelling and the sharing of information, personal information that really just drew me more to it, and it felt like there was a tight community, a relationship being built, a friendship being built, but it was also an opportunity for me to experience my own in-depth confusion about what I thought I was there to do, and only finding out through the process that no, there was more to it, and that's what made me really appreciate it. I felt I came in very confident, saying, yep, I believe in God. No one needs to prove to me anything. I'm open to God. I love God. I feel like God is in me. And I still felt that right through, and I kept reiterating it to everyone when they were asking me, how do you feel, like as if I needed to share something that I was missing. And I said, no, I'm so content. I'm so happy. And then I realized when we came to the quiet time, the retreat, it was only there and then that I realized that I had an overwhelming experience. And waterworks came on, the experience that I never felt I would experience, because I wasn't even in a position where I was sad. I was so excited and happy to go there, and it just hit me. I came in after that quiet moment, and then the tears just started rolling out, and it was as if something was telling me, you've got something to share that's deeper than that. So I was still emotional about it. And I think that was what was so overwhelming and still is today. So I think it's convinced me to realize that the grief or the pain that I had, I could let go. I didn't need to hold on to that and prove anything through it, because it was relating to a family member that I have that's got a incurable disease, and I felt that I needed to be in her shoes, not her. And I felt this need to just to be okay about it. I think that was it. I think it was the prayer, the praying over, that made me step back and say, it's okay, just let it be. Don't feel like you're at fault. Don't feel like you should be the one, because I kept saying to God in my own mind and my own prayers, why her? Why not me? Why can't you take me instead of her? I felt that she had done so much, and growing up she was like the mother, because my parents weren't around, having to work 2 jobs, so it was really difficult to see an older sister, only a couple of years older than me, be taken away like that. Although she's still around, she's lost everything. So my my ask of God was, why her, why not me? I felt like she was more privileged, should have been the one in my shoes. And here I am standing, healthy, good family and everything going, and I just felt like I'm the guilty one, I should be the one taken away. And yes, it was just trying to give or make sense of it all, and realising that God had a bigger purpose for me, which is why I'm so involved in learning more about the Bible, getting back to my old Catholic roots that I lost for so many years because my life was too busy, and thinking that I'm okay in life, I don't need anyone, but realising that God is there and He's the one that we're all looking for in our lives in so many different ways.